like I'm in Pittsburgh. Motion maker, record breaker. 6 on my chest like an LA Laker. Black belt MC, call me master. 6 on the beat, it's a speaker blaster. Bars are hot and bars are ready. A Middle Caesars with the extra chetty. Extra style, extra flow. Slip for sale, like 5 below.
Yeah, in the club now like I'm Diddy. Counting these notes like a MIDI. Laugh to the bank, hit the gritty. Go and tell your mom that she really, really pretty. Yo, I called up your grandma. Said this the new age nostalgia. She said that last night she called ya. Said JVB is the future.
Palace backpack, Nike snapback. Break truck, stop playing hack sack. All gas, whole lot of motion. Headbang, whiplash past the moat train. Soft up, fits on 10. Yankee fitted, even in my bed. Small town boys up next to bat. JVB make it get slapped.
It's so rugged, so right. It's so right. It's so rugged, so right. It's so right.
Yeah, hey, down with my brothers from another. Even if I wasn't, treat me like a cousin. I'm from California, speak a little southern. Cheap about a dozen. Can you keep a secret? Look who in my recent. She's so indecent. You don't want no beef with. You don't want no beef with.
Damn, you talk to me wild like they ain't try to be down. Like when y'all 12, you wasn't trying to be cow. Copy my style and show it to their friends.
Yeah. Yeah. Hey, give me a T, then give me the E, then give me an A, give me an M, and give me the ring. Give me the lock, give me the rock, and give them the key.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to USAA Stadium, the home of the Madden Championship Series. Welcome everybody to the booth. I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward for this game. And Brock, as a former quarterback, I know your focus is on the offensive side of the ball ahead of this kickoff.
Yeah, these two offenses are so fun to watch because the best offenses in this league, Kate, they're about trust. And it just pops out. When you study them during the week on the game film, you just see it. They trust one another. That's head coach, that's coordinator, that's play caller, that's to the quarterback, and then certainly the 11 on the field. Both these groups are getting it done.
And this is taken in the end zone, but not returned, so they'll bring this out to the 35. Offense out now to get us started.
11,
It's first and 10.
11, gun. 11. Like the hot.
Throwing to start this game. Looking slant route, complete. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans.
MT. Here we go.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. That's complete. Some mustard on it to Bajan. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. But one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
On 2.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
11, 11, 12, 11, 11, 11. Right 80.
Burrow from the gun. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Sticking in the air, it's Burrow. Pass complete to Robinson. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
Here we go, here we go.
First down, Burrow to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
As a defense, you got to see the pass. You got to time up your hit, and you got to jar that ball loose. Not a lot of offensive players are hanging on to that one through a well-placed hit.
After the incompletion, still at that 31-yard line, 2nd and 10.
Right 80.
To throw again, it's Burrow. He has room past the 25. It's inside the 10. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you can go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
That one right down the middle. And the Saints will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Mevis ready to send this one away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10. Allen comes down throwing. And his first pass falls incomplete. This one misses the tight end. So 2nd down coming up. Not must-have yet, Brock, but it does feel pretty important that they come up with an answer for that touchdown, but not going to be easy.
Nope, and incompletions like that certainly won't help.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, McCaffrey. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Tackled on that play by Isaiah Simmons.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you'll really break the backs of a defense.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. It's Cox, it's Hunter. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
On 1st and 10, it's McCaffrey. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
Going for his back, but it's incomplete. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. That is once again incomplete, and consecutive incompletions have now pushed them to 4th down.
As a quarterback, you love when that screen pass is called. At least I used to. And you want to attract that defense and all those guys coming after you. But you also got to find a throwing lane, and he couldn't do it on that one.
Don't want to punt from here, but too far for a field goal as well. They're going for it here. Fourth down, here's Allen. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
Taking a chance to the end zone. He will score. It's a New Orleans touchdown. The Saints get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. Mevis now for the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Saints drive out to an early 14-0 lead.
Commanders nothing.
Mevis ready to send this one away. He got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10. On the ground to begin the drive with McCaffrey. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Going run again with McCaffrey. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that run stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Where one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball, make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Saints adding an extra DB. This is 3rd down. They stick with McCaffrey. Again, his number is called, and the defense read it once more. Shutting him down. That brings up 4th down. That one felt kind of counterintuitive there, Brock. They load up the line with that extra blocking, and then the run goes out to the edge anyway.
That's right. You put 2 tight ends on the field, yeah, you can live with a stalemate. It's hard to move people in the NFL, but you do not want to go backwards.
This offense is not leaving the field. On 4th and 8, they're going for it. They'll go. Allen. Throw is caught by the back. The defense seizing the opportunity. Great stop. They've got a turnover on downs, and they get their guys the ball in plus territory.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
1st and 10 now. Here's Burrow. Right side into the hands of Adams. This is going to take him into the red zone. He's down at the 16-yard line. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
From the red zone now. And the Commanders' rush brings him down. And they've got a little extra distance now to make up here on second down.
Well, the first sack of the game, Kate, as you just called, is a big one. And they're going to make this guy pay if he's trying to play too much hero ball. Got to find a way to get the ball out of your hand.
Gonna need something special here. 2nd and 20 following the sack. Burrow out of the shotgun. Gets him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, the pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
On one, ready?
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3.
11, MT, Tate. 11, 11, 11, 11.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Burrow. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints take a 20-zip lead. Nevis now for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Saints push their lead to 21-zip already.
Commanders nothing. Harrison Davis to kick off.
Nevis ready to send this one away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10. Quick throw, right side, complete to start this drive. Big play, pushes them beyond midfield. The Commanders take a timeout. It's their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
Allen now on 1st down. Pass it downfield, working the left. And their next snap is going to come from the red zone block. He's down to that 17-yard line. Offense to the line fast.
1st down, Commanders.
Working inside the red zone. A dangerous throw, and he almost got burned by it. The interception dropped and incomplete on 1st down.
Oh, that was such an opportunity lost. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points on the series. And instead, he just couldn't quite hang on.
Had the chance to escape with a pick. Defense got to buckle down now as they line up for 2nd down. To the air again, Allen. He dropped it. He dropped the interception. That was a risky throw and a check down of all things. Really went the other way, but only an incompletion on 2nd down.
That was it. That was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately, they just couldn't quite hang on.
This is our last play of the quarter. Quickly looking left, and it's complete. Go down here at the 16. That's the end of one, and yikes, things looking a little out of hand already. 21-0 our score. More Madden Ultimate Team action coming up on EA Sports. Time now for the 2nd quarter. Commanders in possession. Washington calls it 2nd timeout. They're down to their final one in this half. Well, we're in a pretty big hole already. you, Brock. They're going to pass on the field goal and keep chasing that touchdown. Allen going to throw again. Throw caught by his running back. And I don't think he got to the marker. He looked a little short, and yep, indeed, he's marked short. This is a turnover on downs.
You go for it on fourth down. It's got to be something from the short list of plays you expect to work every time. If that one's on the short list, I think it's got to be reevaluated. Something wasn't working on it, and it cost them the possession.
Well, let's get set. Start.
Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And he's going to have this up just a little bit shy of the 20. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know you can set the table for more.
Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10. Now here he goes on the boot. Finds his way. It's Robinson. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
2nd and 3 now.
Here we go, here we go.
And he'll get it up to the 27.
A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 1.
3rd and a lone yard coming up.
Here we go. 180. Raise up. 12, 12, 12. Stop.
Trying one here with Robinson. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open, deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
Here we go. Start. Stop.
Burrow now on 1st down. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Burrow on the play action. Jump off, caught by his back. And a nice game here, but it stopped short of the first.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
3rd and short, it's Burrow. And he's going to be touched down as he gets him enough to pick up the first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
7-yard line.
Play action now, Burrow. Still has some space inside the 35. And they get this down to the 28. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that's good for a Saints first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Gun. Start.
Again, it's Burrow. Short pass brought in. And the Commanders pick this one up. Only a little bit of a run after he recovered the fumble, but their offense is going to be happy as they take over possession. And here I was just moments ago, Brock, thinking this dude is going to be impossible to stop. Bowling through defenders, which makes them forcing that fumble all the more impressive.
Yeah, you never want to tell your guys to stop fighting through tackles because he is, to your point, Kate, so good at it. But the longer he fights and stays up, the longer those defenders have a chance to fly in and rip that ball free.
Escapes the pocket. Moss hauls it in. Off to the races, middle of the field. Into the red zone. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders start to fight Now the PAT try coming up. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Commanders get it back to a 14-point game. The Commanders kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. First and 10 coming up.
180, 11, Thomas. Start.
Here's Robinson to start the drive. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's
So when we come back, Brock, it's going to be 2nd and 8. So we've reached our 2-minute warning. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
I'm fine, ready?
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
Here we go. Hey, can. Stop.
Burrow to the air now. And back-to-back passes that should have been intercepted. 2 great chances to take it away. Both of them dropped, Brock, and now they stay out there for 3rd down.
And 8 yards.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Got to cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
Maybe a little rattled after that near interception. Let's see how he plays this on 3rd and long.
Stop. 180. 180. Stop.
To the air on 3rd and long. Well, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. And the Commanders set the big return onto that pick. Look at this. They got it all the way down to the 10-yard line.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life. Really on both sides of the ball. Right? You watch defensive coaches preach all the time when they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort.
They get it right back. That's intercepted. Jalen Ramsey comes up with it. Inside the red zone, they could feel how tight they were to the goal line. And then bam, Brock, they're off the field after a clutch interception.
I tell you what, football is the ultimate team game, but this is a situation where an individual picks up all 10 of his guys out there on the field. Somebody else is going to pick up the tab at dinner tonight for him.
It's Burrow from the end zone. And the pressure gets home. He doesn't throw it in time. That's a safety. You know, generally down around your own end zone, you're thinking less of driving the length of the field. Initially, you're just trying to buy some space and prevent a safety.
This is called situational football. You work on it all through training camp, right? It's not just a 2-minute drill. This can be equally important. Just get that first down. Just get out of the shadow of your own goal line. Well, the defense wasn't having it.
Well, we knew it, Brock, and now they know it too. That one was on their defense. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. On 1st down, Allen. He's got him. That's Moss. And he's able to get this down to the 36. The Commanders in the hurry up. They're hustling for the line. Allen setting up to throw. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. But still plenty of options left on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, McCaffrey. And they take him down right along the 30. They'll say he got 5 there, but Brock, all they care about is the first down that comes with it.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost, and he busts those tackles.
Allen fires out wide complete. And he's This winds up a short gain to the 29. Play brought to an end by Jalen Ramsey.
Brings up 2nd and 9. At the Saints.
On 2nd down, here's McCaffrey. And this is going to get him into the red zone. He's at the 18-yard line. The Commanders in the hurry-up. They're hustling for the line. Going to the ground again on first. And he is brought down just 5 yards from the end zone. Offense in the hurry-up here.
First and goal, Washington.
First down, and they go right back to it. And all that for a single yard. What an effort to get what he could there. The Commanders in the hurry-up. They're hustling for the line. And this one falls incomplete. Still 17 seconds left to play. Not on the same page with his tight end. And now it'll be 3rd and goal.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Got to manage 3 yards here. 3rd and goal. He finds him right side. And they're able to touch him down. It's going to bring up 4th down.
A gain of 2 yards.
They'll go. It's McCaffrey. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Commanders make it a 1-score game before halftime. PAT effort coming up. The point after splits the uprights. And the Commanders trim the deficit down to 5.
Commanders 16.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends on half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. So it's a touchback on the kickoff, and we're going to get one final snap here in the half.
At their own 35-yard line.
All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime.
Let's get set.
All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call and give right up the middle. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this.
Harrison Mevis to kick off.
Mevis ready to send this one away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10. Here's Allen. Throwing the out route complete. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
I'll say this, Kate. This quarterback's got some courage right there. He throws it into double coverage, and he's got a guy there in coverage who's already picked him off, and he don't care. Kind of like that gunslinging attitude, but you better be careful the next time around.
McCaffrey running between the tackles. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
A gain of 18 on the play. First down, Washington.
First down, they go back to McCaffrey. He's got room to roam. Extra cut to the right side. He makes it in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders take the lead right away in half number 2.
And that right there is why you continue to feed a running back. Definitely the most we've seen him do with any touch this game. And that's exactly what the doctor ordered.
Dan Quinn never afraid to take a risk. His guy's going for 2.
Washington will line up for the 2-point conversion.
And he can't bring it in. They don't get the 2 points. Well, no harm in going for it there, Brock. Wanting to make it a field goal game, but their advantage instead stays at 1.
Yeah, that data book tells you it's the right call to make because we're here in the second half. Leading by 2 instead of just 1 doesn't make much of a difference either way. You still now trail with an opposing field goal, and that's what we've got to defend against right now.
First and 10. Saints find themselves with some good field position starting out.
Here we go. 11, 11, 11. Right 80. Right side.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's second and 10.
11, 11, 11, 11.
Burrow from the gun. Dumps it off to his running back. And they drop him with a big hit, but it's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
On one, ready? 11 top, 12, 12, 12. 11. Here we go. 11, 11, 11.
Shotgun snap, the give to Robinson. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up second and 3.
This dude was just not going to be stopped. Not by the first defender. Heck, not even by the second one who was able to bring him down. No, it took a few shots before this crew could finally get this beast down.
Hot. 11 mighty. 11 mighty. Stop.
On second down, Robinson shoves one away. And he is stopped with authority there, but that stop came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that first down. They gain 11 on that play, and that's good for a Saints first down.
35-yard line.
All set to go now from the 35.
11, 11, 11, 12, 12.
First and 10 now. Here's Burrow. Hauled in by Goddard, left side. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
After a good pickup, they've got second and 4.
Here we go.
Burrow. Set up the screen here. It's Adams. And he's tackled for a short gain.
How's your block shedding out there, boys? Because they need to get through some blocks to hang that screen up quickly. And they were Johnny on the spot.
Big 13. Big 13. 12. 12.
Third down, give to Robinson. And this one does not have a chance. They were ready for that one, and the effort brings up fourth down.
11, 11, 11, 11, 11.
It's fourth down.
He's back to throw. Pass complete to Goddard. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a first and goal.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Gun. Cut. 180. Right shot. Cut.
Here's Robinson. And he found some running room for a nice gain. He gets him 9 yards, and that brings up second and goal.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets them just as many yards as a short completion would have.
Here we go. 11. Can.
He gets it again. And this defense standing tall. They keep him out of the end zone. It looked like they had it, but nope, no gain. And now they're just inches short for third down.
On 2, ready? Let's get set. Cut. 180. 180 shot. 11. 11 mighty. 11.
Robinson. He hauls it across for the New Orleans touchdown. The Saints grab the lead on their first series of the half. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to fourth and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
On 1, ready?
Now, how about the other side? Beating the defense right there as well. That group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stand, yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop them on 3rd and goal.
Burrow will throw for it. And the two-point pass falls incomplete. They tried to get aggressive, but it doesn't work.
Commanders 22.
Nevis ready to send this one away. On the return, this is McCaffrey.
The Commanders take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
All right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes 1st and 10. They'll begin with a quick completion to the right side. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. Goes to the hurry up here.
A gain of 13 yards. And the Washington
Shotgun, handoff to McCaffrey. And this is going to take him off and across midfield there at the opposing 45. Working quickly here.
It's a gain of 17 yards.
Throwing now on 1st down. Allen. Has him on the quick hitter. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Shovel pass complete. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage. Offense in the hurry up here. McCaffrey on 3rd down. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that 1st down.
An 8-yard pickup. And the Commanders' 1st down.
So we hit the end of the 3rd quarter. It's Commanders football, and they need to get to work here. They're trailing late. New set of downs for him from the 31. Going run again with McCaffrey. Breaks the tackle. Good running here. He's across the 15. And he's going to take it in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders take a 4th quarter lead.
Okay, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
Now Allen will lead his guys up to the line to go for 2.
The Commanders will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Flying forward on the ground. And he made the line of scrimmage, but not that goal line. Defense there to shut down that 2-point attempt.
Commanders 28, Saints 27.
The Commanders kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up. They send a man in motion. 1st down, Burrow to throw. On it, and he nearly picked it. So couldn't hang on in the end. The offense got lucky on a risky throw there. It's 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
Now this goes for every player in every sport, Brock. Fatigue in the 4th quarter. So that can mean dropped interceptions just as much as it can mean a dropped catch, too.
And believe it or not, Kate, quarterbacks, they can get fatigued, too.
Yeah.
Maybe not as much physically as their buddies running around and hitting, but mentally. You just get tired there as a passer. You start to assume, and that's a dangerous place to play.
Play 11, 11, 11.
On 2nd and 10, Burrow again. He's back, it's Robinson. And he'll be out of bounds at his own 45.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
12. Stop.
Robinson on the inside give. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Here we go.
First and 10 around to Robinson. And that's only 1 yard up the middle. Gonna be 2nd down.
That's a pretty good stop on 1st down. This defense now gets a chance to dictate, and that's what all the great defenses want to do, Kate. They want to dictate it on their terms and not just be reacting to what the offense is always doing.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
11. 12. Let's get set. 180.
Burrow out of the shotgun. On the quick slant, it finds Adams. It's a race down the right side. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints take a 4th quarter lead. Devontae Adams, the touchdown. Well, Brock, it speaks to the constant threats that these slant routes pose, that we aren't all too surprised when one of them breaks for something much bigger than its design, right? And it ends just like it did in a touchdown.
Yeah, Kate, that's exactly right. And the great quarterback coaches, they demand of their QBs to put it right on the money. Because when you hit that exact spot, when you don't slow your receiver down, and he can catch and run, especially with the elite athletes in that position in this league, big plays follow.
No dice the first time they tried it, but this time, Brock, the 2-point conversion is successful.
Just felt like they were waiting for the right opportunity to try it once again. Not only to make up for the first attempt, but establish a little confidence from this spot, and who knows? Maybe we'll have a 2-pointer that plays a bigger role when this thing's all said and done.
So they're going to begin from the 36 as he's brought down.
Hey, Kate, the best kick returners I was ever around, really at any level, they want this opportunity. They want their chance to help their team. They know they're down, but they also know that return, especially a good one like this, can set the offense up for success.
Short pass brought in. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. To Goddard, and he's got it. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. Offense up to the line fast.
First down, Washington.
From the gun, McCaffrey. And he gets across midfield and into Saints territory. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
Humble 5-6-yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means. But one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
So gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. Right side, quick pass, complete. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
A 3-yard gain on the play. Brings up 3rd.
On 3rd and short, McCaffrey. And they're turned away on 3rd and short. Toledo lost a yard. That's going to bring up 4th down. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Down a score. They're going to go for this on 4th down. Desperation time here. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Result of the play.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And he is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans.
First down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Burrow throwing out of the pistol. It's his running back. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And that's good for a Saints first down. So that brings us to the 2-minute warning. Saints feeling lucky with a 7-point lead. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Gun. Stop. 180. 12. 11. Stop.
A toss now to Robinson. And some solid running here as he gets him 8 yards there into the red zone.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down.
Here we go. Stop.
Here's Robinson up the middle. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Saints go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. Nevis with a point after. And the Saints double their lead to 14.
Saints 42. Commanders 28. Harrison Beavis to kick off.
Nevis ready to send this one away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Allen. He's got a man left. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. The Commanders in the hurry up. They're hustling for the line. On 1st down, Allen. Catch made by Carter. And a solid gain there. Gets him across the 45 before he goes out.
Sure showed off some mobility on that play. Got outside the pocket and easily found an open man.
2nd and 3 now.
Alert.
Working from the gun, it's Allen. Throwing the out route complete. And he'll go out of bounds close to the 35-yard line. They get 6 and a 1st down as well.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
To the air again, Allen. Ooh, almost a throw that cost him. Defender had it in his hands and dropped it. It's incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Again, Allen to the air. Going deep here for the end zone. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Harrison Smith with the INT. And the Saints come up big with an end zone interception and a nice return, too, out to their own 20.
You knew it before this drive started that field goal was not going to be good enough, but that meant the coverage also knew how to play it, how to concentrate, how to focus, and those defenders, they influenced that throw, and even more so, took it away.
One left side, taken in by Adams. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
The nice thing about a drag route is it works versus zone. You can find that soft spot and get a completion. They can be very effective when you got an excellent route runner running away on that drag route from man coverage.
Ooh, put some heat on this deep ball. He's got it inside the 25. And they are all the way into that red zone.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. And that's going to fall incomplete. We're down to 9 seconds left.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. Nick Cross has it.
Well, they're in danger of going back to somebody who's already done damage in this game. He makes himself, well, he's a top target, but he makes himself a priority for this defense to defend, and they jumped on that opportunity.
Round 80.
Here he goes, one final shot. Buys time, rolling right. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And we all saw it. Flag came out just before that one fell incomplete. They may still get some big yards out of this one. That's no way to end the game, right, Brock? Can't have an offensive penalty on the final play, so an untimed down coming up. One final shot here. Forced out to his right. And that pass falls incomplete. Well, they kept trying. They kept